Alrighty. So, um, this first run's going to be green bell percent in the new game plus state. Essentially, how this one is going to work is I start from a new game plus state, which you can see right there, signified by that star on the save file. Um, Luckily, for the most part, this run does not have too much RNG. It is mainly skill, thankfully. But the next run after this is going to be RNG, and I don't really have much of a backup, so. Ooh, a little quiet. Is that any better? Hopefully it is, but I'm not too sure. Audio overall is quiet. That would not be on me then. Anyways, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start my recording on this. And then I am going to go ahead and start this run. Load this file. Yes, I will load it. Okay. Run will be starting in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh, few second time loss there. Oh, whatever. Yeah. I have my game a bit lower than me because I want to try to talk a little bit more. Okay, yeah. It's probably because my mic has an automatic muffling or noise canceling thing, so that it won't really pick up any sort of button spamming and whatnot. Game audio is very low. I can probably fix that. Thanks for the luck. I don't need it just yet. I can turn up the game audio though. Not a problem. Hopefully that's not going to drown me out too much. So a little bit more about what this specific run is. The goal of the game itself is to ring 5 different bells and save the harvest tree. With saving the harvest tree, after ringing all 5 bells, you need to get a hero title or better in any of the categories of various skill type things, and then from there you would go to the top of Garmin Mines, seek the king's guidance, and then the king will help you, or will save the tree. Then there's a little bit of post-game where you get to go to New Game Plus, which is how I was able to get to this state. So, the goal of this specific speedrun is to ring the green bell, but in order to actually ring the green bell, you need to ring the blue bell. And sadly, you are unable to bring over a hibiscus, which would have a possible hour time save. Well, thanks, Sam. You should definitely get some sleep. You probably need it. Let's see. Yeah, so each of the 5 bells have their own individual element that is associated with them. For example, you have the red bell, which is over fire. You've got the blue bell, which is over water. You've got the green bell, which is over wind. You've got the yellow bell, which is over earth. And then the final bell, which is purple. Yes, Flute Fields. The place that you'll be seeing probably the most of... Oh, yeah. The name of the island. Yeah, Flute Fields, Harmonica Town, Garmin Mines. You've also got Toucan Island. And it's all on Waffle Island. No, actually. The name is actually randomized at the... once you start up the game. So my previous run, it was... I forget the exact name, but... there's a set number of various ones that it can be, and, well, this one chose Waffle. I have not had Waffle be one of these before, so I'm not sure how it will turn out. Also, this is what sets the New Game Plus apart from standard New Game. So you can see my stamina is pretty high, and I was also given an item if you were able to quickly see what it was. If you didn't, that was a cornmeal, and it's going to be a little bit of power berries. Yeah, hello, hello, small child. Why are you here? My dad wanted me to give this to you. That's literally all it was. Now with this, I gave myself the cornmeal so that I wouldn't have to skip all the way until fall in order to get that. What was... Yes, that was my child in the previous save file. I had married the witch. And that was actually the first beat the game run that was recorded. And it was like 20 some hours. And definitely a fairly long stream. I forget what her name was exactly, but whatever. So first things first, I'm going to need to actually go to Garmin Mines in order to... Tina? Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, first things first, I'm going to need to go to Garmin Mines, but before going to Garmin Mines, I'm going to... in my plans, I'm going to need to wait a day, because I need to get a duckling. Or no, it's waiting about a week, because I need to get a duckling. So, I may not have to actually do this, but this will help me with my funds later down the line. This is on a Nintendo Wii. Well, the game itself is for Nintendo Wii, but I play it on a Wii U. I'm not sure how that affects loading times and whatnot. I wish I could tell you, but It's been way too long since I've played it on the standard Wii. And here, Kane is such a nice person that he gives me a calf that I will proceed to sell back to him and his wife, because you're expecting PS1 or PS2? I mean, that's fairly understandable. And then I'm also given a brush. Now, after all of this is said and done, I need to make sure to not sell the cornmeal, because that would defeat the purpose of sending it over. Which is only about... It's an insignificant time save, but that means I can do the bells in the beginning of... Yeah, it definitely is. Definitely is Wii graphics. Of course, later in the... Actually, when did this game come out? Natsumi, Serious Fun, 2007. Oh, no, 2009. Huh. Game from 2009 that I didn't start playing until around, I wanna say, 2013. Wish it ran better. Honestly, yeah, I wish it ran better too. But not much you can do about it not running well. Oop, I did not need to leave there yet. You know, that is understandable. I don't know. And I personally have not played Tree of Tranquility yet. I do have it, but sell livestock and then buy a duckling and 2 feed. Buy livestock, duckling, Andre the Duck. And that is fairly interesting. And before I leave here, I need to grab the fishing rod. Oh wow, I literally just copied and pasted the standard splits and was like, yep, this is how it is. Fishing is fun. I'm so glad that I don't actually need the fishing rod for more than skipping time, because that would be bad. Make sure I press 2 to turn off the nameplates, because I know who basically everyone is. It might take me a... Text is pretty fast. That's because I'm mashing through it, if I'm being brutally honest here. Because, Uh, the From what I've done with tool assisted, text can be up for a minimum of 3 frames before you can close out of it. And I'm not fast enough to mash 3 frames a second in a like 30 frame game. And FPS going to the text. Maybe a little bit. Again, I blame my mashing skills. I've mashed through this game too many times. And let's put that there. No, I'm not going to feed the duckling until day... Let's see. Day is it today? 3. Day 6 or 7. And that actually reminds me, I should bring my... I should check my notes real quick if I can remember where they're at, that is. And, okay. Good enough notes for me. Let's see. That is terrible note. Today I'm going to be making sure to feed the duckling, or else it will be upsetty and sick, and we don't need that. That is a waste of time. Oh, 7th is the birthday. Nice. I remember one time, the birthday was the 3rd of spring, and that is actually when I rung the red bell. Duckling is here. Finally, my own farm. Well, yeah, time to go into hibernation for a week. I mean, really, that's kind of what has to be done in order to grow the duckling for the duck egg that I need to ring the bluebell. Not bluebell. Yes, bluebell. Because the bluebell needs a black pearl, 5 fish, and a quacky bird egg, which is a duck egg. Can be any quality, but Fields or Horn Ranch does not sell any until after a while. This is a HMV6 speedrun. You should really see the not casual. You should really see the standard speedrun for this. You have to sleep through an entire, basically 2 seasons. And it's rainy. That does not affect anything. Yet. I mean, I've done it before. Thought that was the thing that everyone was supposed to do. Right, I only needed the 1 feed. Oops. Yeah, you sleep for seasons at a time and actual speedruns. Will I be able to do a Death Warp? This is iffy. Wait, I don't need to set up a Death Warp right here. Mainly because I'll be doing Harmonica Town after I finish up Flutefield stuff. And then from Harmonica Town, I'll be going and dealing with fixing the bridge. Gotta love Harvest Moon games for their constant sleeping. Luckily, the next run isn't really a sleep fest like the rest of what the runs would be for this game. Instead, the sleep fest. Eesh. Let's go ahead. No, won't go with that. That sounds like a great time. Going to sleep after you finished all your orders. Sadly, there is no such goal like that in this game. I believe it's 8 that they open. It's been a hot minute since I actually played the game, so there may be a little bit of rust. Except not with my mashing, with my menuing. Oh, that's very handy. I wish Harvest Moon games did that. Not that. I need misc, and then I need milk. And Andre, you were well loved, but no thank you. I do not need to. I sadly don't need Andre the Duck anymore. Mainly because that's just a little bit too much of a burden for my character here. Casey's a fairly lazy fellow, and well, with that, he sleeps a decent bit. After tomorrow in game. Don't worry, the duck was sold to a kind and loving Luckily, the duck was sold to a kind and loving family that would actually take care of it instead of feeding it once within a week. Yes, you can have a duck, you can have a chicken, you can have a cow, you can have a... I forget all of the animals that you can have. You can have an ostrich, you can have a horse. Opening up my player menu, or game manual, because that tells me, and I haven't played this game casually with animals for a really long time because I tend to forget about my animals. And I remember the first time that my livestock had passed. Oh yeah, Rune Factory 5 is next month. Nice. Okay, so we have cows, sheep, horses, goats, ostriches, chickens, ducks, and silkworms for livestock. Yeah, yeah, honestly, chickens are better, but, are there many people who speedrun? I personally don't know. I do plan on going to Rune Factory at some point, but I've got my onslaught of Harvest Moon games to keep me busy with speedrunning for the foreseeable future. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a lot in our community of Harvest Moon runners. We have fantasy, but where's sci-fi? Um, oh yeah, Innocent Life. Yeah, Innocent Life, a futuristic Harvest Moon. Yep, even called that. Uh, I mean, you were fairly clever. It's just, uh, shoot. It's marvelous that can't get married. Uh, I mean, who says a robot can't get married? I'm sure you can find a way. It probably won't work out well, but... Talked more about... So the PS2 one has talked more about... I talked more than... That one guy married Hatsune Miku. Yeah, but... Hatsune Miku's not a robot, she's just a voice bank. But I guess to each their own with that. Well, I guess technically you could consider her a robot. But that's a whole subject there that is not befitting of Harvest Moon. And back to the conversation about Rune Factory, I would love to start speedrunning it. Yes, a lot of people in this game are like, hey, you're new in town. Yeah, basically everyone gives you presents. Or, well, not everyone, but, at least half of all the people will give you presents. And that's not including when you make friends with them. Presents are better than books. I mean, some of them are, but, like, really, there's... Actually, this is the perfect weather to show the Kappa. Which I will do that on my way out of Harmonica Town. Since, I have faith that the run will go... both of the runs will go below estimate. Plus I had an extra, like, 5 minutes, so... That extra 5 minutes, or 5, 10, somewhere. Somewhere in that range. And magical... And luckily, I was given just the tool to see the kappa. Yes, there is a church in this game. It is where you get married if you don't marry the special bachelors or bachelorettes. Oh no. I do wonder what 2022 will be like. I mean, there's a decent amount that's supposed to be set in this time period, so I mean, advances in technology are there. It's just yes. No robo chickens that lay eggs. I don't think that'll be a thing ever. But like I got plenty of ads a couple weeks ago about friggin' eggs that are made of plants. All of the animals are robots. Huh. Then what's stopping you from getting to do stuff that a normal person would do? Like have relationships, get married, have a child, or well, child may be a little bit pushing it, but you know, have a relationship and get married. That should be a thing that robot could do. Is this Wii Sports? I mean, I think I have Wii Sports, but no. Get married and construct a child. That's right. That's what you're supposed to do. How would that work? Do you just like buy a kit, or like do you take parts from yourself? It's called Innocent Life. Yeah. Build a baby. Yeah, instead of Build-A-Bear, they have Build-A-Baby. Congrats, it's a Roomba. Oh. Build-A-Baby workshop. Still, I wonder how that whole ordeal would work. Like, do you take parts from yourself, or... Always thought the game's character... well... That does make a little bit of sense, Manu. I hope I'm saying that right. Apologies if I'm not. You'd probably build a bear by accident, Tom. Okay, that makes sense. Good thing I don't have a Roomba, because I would probably also feel bad, especially accidentally kicking it in the middle of the night. Oopsies, all there. Let's see, I need 300, and then another. Will I have enough funds? I hope I will. If not, I can just forage. because I need 800 and then another 6. Yeah, I mean, you'd be surprised at what runs can come out of games. I know this is technically an individual level speedrun, but it's still a speedrun. Going to buy those now so that I don't forget later. And then I'll only have to go in there once after I ring the blue bell. Which I'm probably going to wait until near the end of the season to ring that. And here's Kathy. I mean... yeah, most farming sims should be. I mean, even with this one that's linear, there is still plenty of categories. Oh, nice. The Logan brand is rating. Well, welcome to you and those that you brought. Hope you enjoyed this run. It's got about another 2 hours. I do not need to speak to anyone right now. This one has marriage that still has yet to be set up for speedrun.com, but to be fair, I haven't really pushed for marriage to become a category too much. I've only done 2 runs, one of which is unpublished, because that was akin to beat the game. Funnily enough, beat the game run was only slightly longer, which is surprising. How many emotes do you have, Rena? It takes 10 minutes and multiple messages to type them all out once. I'm going to say at least 100. And to that, I say kudos to you. Or, well, no, 10 minutes. If you're able to type relatively fast, that would be way more than 100. Oh, I forgot to do my splits. All are gift subs. Interesting. Let's see, I'm done with you. It's gonna be a gold split because I haven't technically done this run. It kind of died because I accidentally did a death warp in the wrong spot, and yeah. Huh. I mean, I guess that makes sense. And then gifting you subs since you're active in the chats. So, roughly 38 minutes in, and just now starting to get to the meat of the run. Kinda. There's still a little bit more setup. And at least another, let's see, it's the 9th, 11, 19, 19. It's either 18 or 19. Many runs die to accidental deaths. Yeah. Did I grab the strawberry? Okay, I did. Ooh, okay. First things first, I need toolbox. No dying in the mines. Have you seen the stamina bar? I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine with that. I don't think I'm gonna run out of stamina in the mines unless I'm really trying. Let's do this little bit of a sequence break that the game intends for you to do. Well, considering that I only have one mine trip to do, I think I'm fine. Strawberry milk. Yeah, Bo wants strawberry milk, basically, but he wants to mix it himself. Okay, but with the stamina bar that big, the likelihood is slim to none unless I'm trying to. Or I'm playing casually. And luckily, this run doesn't really have a lot to do in the mines. The mine guesses are basically the equivalent of the pulling weeds out. So one gas can be the equivalent of like 2 weeds, and still, with that, it's not going to really affect too much, or the bar too much, unless, you know, I'm dangerously low, which, would that be? It might be. Yeah. They heavily nerfed the mine guesses. Except for, sleeping and sickness gases. Which, I believe the sickness gas is the only way that you actually get sick in this game. Don't quote me on that, but I haven't gotten sick any other way. And I've been playing this game for roughly 9 years. Okay, so cookies, char, I need to sell that, and the rest are good. Okay, so I'm going to, oh, I forgot to show the kappa. I can show it later, it's fine. I hope it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, it's just under certain circumstances. If there is another chance to show the kappa, I will show it. Okay, I have more than enough funds. So with what it looks like, it's either rainy or cloudy out. Eh. Oh yeah. Yeah, not a lot of people actually know that the Kappa is in the game, and I didn't even know it was in the game until uh like last year. Okay, there is a chance that there is a chance for me to show it today, because I'll be doing Garmin Mine, then I'll be going to the Carpenter. Not exactly under the bridge, and a little alcove on the bridge, or that you can see on the bridge. There's also rubber ducks in this game that are hidden in various spots. I have only seen like 2 of them, in the way of rubber ducks at least. But you can only see the Kappa when he only shows up when it's raining, and you can only see him with a camera, or if you have a camera. Rubber ducky, you're the one. Yeah, rubber duck spawns every so often in a water tower type thing. Yeah. No, it's the fields that are closed on Tuesday. The mines are closed on Thursday. So I am still fine. Oh, where did I put the book? There it is. I need to double check on my green bell notes, wherever they may be at, because I am not the brightest, and I have my notes scattered everywhere on paper. Angry animals, yes, that's marriage brainstorming. That's purple bell. Green bell. The bear is a cute one. Sadly, the bear is not out currently. Do I not have my fishing rod? Okay, my fishing rod's in the middle. Let's see. So, boat ticket. I forgot what I was looking for. Oh, right. Where I was going to be going. So I'm going to be doing the meet and greet, and then I can go to Harmonica Town. Also, this game is 1 minute IRL to 1 hour in game. If you were curious as to how fast or slow they went. Okay, yeah. This notes that I have, the notes that I have right there, are not helpful to what I need. Okay. It's going to be better if I just go to the speedrunning Discord and yeah, it's easy to know the minutes for casual, but for speedrunning, you kind of lose track after the endless hours of sleeping. or well, endless in real life minutes of sleeping that you do. Great. And nothing. Okay, so beat the game was 19 hours 29 minutes. So, whatever this time is, or whatever this time will be the total time if you're wanting to do this specific run and get the exact same thing for everything. There we go. Okay, that's red bell, yellow bell, blue bell, green bell. Okay. So... what's today? The 10th? 11th? Whatever. I don't know what day it is, but you know what, that's fine. It's the 10th. Oh. I was actually one day early? Yeah. My speedrunning notes are... Oh? Yeah, my notes are actually wrong. Huh. That is interesting. And that's that. And then here comes... Here comes Simon being like, oh yeah. It's really only wrong by like one in-game day. Because I had actually gotten the egg on the 9th, which... I forgot to talk to Barbara. Yeah, I got the egg on the 9th. Or did I? I'm confusing myself so much. I will have to rewatch footage to actually know whether or not, for sure whether or not it's wrong. Because it's only the 10th. And I sold the duck the day before. Yeah, because I did the meet and greet and sold the duck. Let's see. So it looks like I'm actually not going to be doing... Yeah, I'm not going to necessarily be going to Harmonica Town. Or well... yeah, I can find the 2 days. It's fine. All in the name of seeing the Kappa. And then I need to skip till the 28th for the Animal Festival to buy sheep butter, which is the cheapest of the butters that you can buy. It's 680 gold. Let's see, so Flute Fields. What? Heck? Oh, that's why, because I did the meet and greet. Oh, okay. I see how I did that. Okay, so the reason why my stuff was off is because, I bet I bought the duckling day, the first day, rather than the second day. That's why my stuff is a bit off. Which is fine. Just definitely threw me off. No, I can't say for sure whether or not that's a time save or a time loss. Right, I've done that and done that. I'm doing Garmin Mines right now. Oh boy. Yeah, so I do Garmin Mines, Forest, and then I get the butter. Ba ba ba. I can do back and forth. Now, there is no way in heck that I'm going to be able to bring the blue belt today. Which is a little bit of a time loss if I do go to Harmonica Town. So it might have to be after Red Bell. Do I take the time loss to show the Kappa, or... Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you. Jeez, that was a lot of text. It is up to you, viewers. Do you want me to lose a bit of time in order to see the Kappa? Or would you rather wait until about 4? No. Yeah, roughly. Okay, it's either lose a bit of time now, or do it in a few hours. No matter what, I'm going to show it. It's just a matter of when. Do I want to save this file? Yeah, I can save this file. But do I really want to mine? Not really. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to lose a bit of time to do the Kappa, which it's fine. It's not too much of a time loss. I'll just be ringing the bell. Or, well, actually, if RNG is in my favor, I could actually, after I get the, or when I'm going to get the hibiscus, it might be raining. And, then 5, I'm gonna risk the trap. 5's a little bit iffy. 7 is definitely don't go down a trap. And there's a mole. That's upwards. And I didn't have to use my hammer once. That is good. I'll take the little bit of time lost to do that. Let's see, so I gotta go to the fields, windmill, then the forest. Or no, not windmill. I need to go to Windmill Horn Ranch, the building itself. Yeah, because I have to do that today. And then what I can do is... I could just rope everything in this day. That's fine. Saves me from doing it later, just more back and forth, which I really shouldn't be doing any sort of death warping, because that might not save any time at all. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it. It won't be for another, like, I want to say 20 ish minutes. So you'll have to wait because there's a lot of cutscenes and a lot of back and forth that I'm going to have to do beforehand. But I will show it. So Flute Fields, back to Mines, back to Flute Fields, then to Harmonica Town. And then animals are now happy, yay. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Oh yeah, the stream's actually not that far behind what the actual stuff is, so that's good to see. Also, for once, I'm actually listening to the game audio when speedrunning because I felt like it. Plus, it'll help me if, or when I may need to do, or hammer a mole, because they make a sound when they are underground, letting you know, hey, I'm here. More than likely I won't have to, but the chance is still there. So, roughly an hour in, and haven't even rung a single bell. Honestly, this is definitely slow for... I already thought my stamina was maxed. Does it go farther? That is a very good question. And that's a whistle. Whatever. Also, there are two places where it will always be sunny. Well, three places where it will always be sunny weather. It is in the... You've got a spring, you've got the witch's hut, or the witch's house, and then you'll also have Toucan Island. Those are the three that, no matter what weather it is, it will be sunny. And now time for the back and forth. Yay! Now I'm very curious of something. To those of you who are actively paying attention, what is your favorite thing of Harvest Moon games? Just as a whole, what is your favorite thing about them? Oh, that's you. Redheads. Your favorite thing about Harvest Moon games are redheads. Laid back style. Yeah, but with speedruns, it kind of puts that laid back style on a no. Kinda. Animal Parade is still slow. In depth, the mechanics are. That makes a decent amount of sense. Managing time to get as much done as possible in a short amount of game days. I understand that one. General planning and strategizing. All very good answers, honestly. Social aspects of modern Story of Seasons. Oh yeah, this is one of the available bachelorettes, Renee. I actually did a speedrun of marrying her and encountered a little bit of a glitch. Do I go to the forest first? Or no, I go... I mean, I've actually done in-game days speedrun, quote-unquote, of this game. The quickest that I was able to bring the green bell was, let's see. Green bell was sometime in the summer. I know the quickest you can ring the red bell with in-game time is, she's meaning if you were to be running with just the, yeah, lowest amount of in-game days. For red bell, you can do it literally day 3. And I have done it on day 3. I know for sure my PB did it on day 3. Let's see, Bluebell, I believe, was like... without cheating, that is. I was able to do it on, like, day 5 for Bluebell. Yellowbell was, I think, day 7 of spring. And then, casually, it will always take me forever to do Purple Bell. Because, making friends is hard in this game. You have to go out and give them gifts and figure out what exactly they love, like, and all that, and that's a lot of effort. And it takes roughly 15 whole days of talking and then rubbing them. Oh yeah, rubbing mechanic. I have not showed it. Shoot. I need to connect my controller or swap to my other controller, or swap this pack to my other controller. Too lazy to swap it to my other controller. I'm going to grab the other battery pack I have. And social interaction gross, yeah. Social interaction, kind of bad, not gonna lie. I rarely do social interaction on my day-to-day basis. It's nice sometimes to not do it. Okay. Oh. This is what I get when I don't pay attention to the game. Yeah, imagine talking to people. Wouldn't be me. Do I? In the cutscene talking to Dale, I'm going to grab my batteries. Because my battery packs are dead for whatever reason. Except for the one that I'm using on my main controller. Because I want to show the... I mean... Yeah. I mean, I'd honestly accept it for this game. But that's just me. Do challenge runs of absolutely everything. Well then, I challenge you to, well, if you have access to be able to play this game, then I would challenge you to see, just how fast you can ring all of the bells. At least with the in-game days. You need to beat your run of Magical Melody before winter 23rd of year 3. You see, it only takes me till year 2 usually to beat this game. You have not found yourself a copy. Well, I have an extra copy. Funnily enough. I bought it on a spur of the moment type thing. Of course, it is the, I believe it's the US version. I would have to actually go and find my copy, or extra copy. But it's basically brand new, never been opened type deal. I think, at least. See if I can quickly put these batteries in my controller without messing it. Oh no. Up. Maybe? No. They are dead. Big oof. Which means I'll have to steal my batteries from elsewhere. Yes, it should be the US copy at least. I actually might know where it is. It's not that my controller is dying. I was going to see or show the rubbing mechanic, and my batteries are died. Oh, there we go. Now, I do want to check to see how my charge is on the current controller that I'm using, but I'm not going to lose the oh my god. I'm not cutting down a tree. I refuse to cut down a tree like that. Okay. You know, for the amount of times that I've been through this, you would think that I would know all the various things by heart, but clearly not. And this is, no. Luke. Alright. Now, one day I will remember them. I still know them. It's just, sometimes names get jumbled up because, my memory is hot garbage. You can't not see him as Joe 2.0. I mean, that is understandable. And I need to bring out the hammer. There's the fugue mushroom that I would pick up if this were a different category, but I don't need the fugue mushroom. Also, funnily enough, the fugue mushroom actually does not count towards your forageable count for the end of the year festival, which is interesting considering that it technically is a foraged item. This place in a casual run, there's a lot of rocks, there's a lot of trees. You're not going to be able to cut them down. Yes, much wood. Much wood, such rock. Yeah. The farthest that I've gotten with clearing everything is like the third area. And then I had to stop because I was out of stamina and didn't want to eat food or whatnot. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at the game because it was not very far at all. Yeah, this is definitely the English, or the US one. Yeah, it is definitely a good place too. Oh yeah, it even has the Natsumi little card thing for registration. It asks your name, your gender, your phone number, your address, your age, your city, state, zip code, email address, date purchased, where did you buy it, how much was it, how would you rate this game, how would you rate the difficulty, how did you hear about the game, is this your first Natsumi game, what other Natsumi games do you own, which magazines do you read often, and which online sites do you visit? It doesn't look like any of that is actually, spelled wrong. At least in the registration card. But to be fair, that is, stationed in California. I'm curious. So on here, it says Natsumi Inc., 1818, Gilbreth Road, Suite 229, and Burlingame, California, area code 94010. I am curious as to if that's where Natsumi's headquarters, or any of Natsumi's stuff is in 2022. I think I searched it at one point, but didn't really look too much farther because I was lazy at the time. But yes, I do have an extra US copy of Animal Parade. It was roughly, I want to say only like 30 at most, including express shipping. By no means expensive. And it was basically I think it is spelled, let's see, so it is, yes, Gilbreth. Yep, that's how you spell it. And before I forget, and zoom in, let's get this lined up. You copied from their original site, or official site. Okay, so it's still there, huh? That is interesting. And time to speak to the wizard. I should have did the bell. Well, actually. I wonder what they would do if someone actually sent in one of those. I mean, honestly, the only thing that I would really care about is just the shipping. So whatever it would cost to actually just ship it out, I wouldn't mind just giving it, because I already have the game. Clearly. And that was the spur of the moment purchase to was I supposed to go to was there, okay, yeah, I do go to Hollow. Nice. I mean, I'm not gonna ask very much for the game. It's like a 20 or 2009 game. And I need to make sure I select Bell here. Let's see, so it was released it was released 2009 in the US. But yes, the keys are huge. Oh no. How did you disconnect? Good question. I don't know. Probably in his pants. Darn Wii remote. Yeah, the only issue with rechargeables is that they're not always the best. And I got stuck. Okay, watery key here. I mean, yeah, he might have had it on his shirt. Okay, yep. Technical difficulty. I'm going to continue to do the run while I steal my batteries from uh, other device that also uses AA's. Okay. And I know for sure that these batteries are good. So I'm going to rip out that battery, shove these in. Come on, there we go. Grab my little back plate, and I am set. Tactical battery reload. Ring the bell. Okay, well, that just died. I'm going to need to invest in more batteries. Oh yeah, this is Ben. He forgot his melody. Which is fine. Let's see, so it's floor 27 that I need to go to. 25, not 27. Okay. So always in the mine. Floor number 2 does not have any traps. Floor number 3 will always have the trap. Any floor that... Ooh, all the way down to 5, eh? I can go down. I'm getting lucky with these. I'm not going to risk it any farther. Anyways, so any floor that is one away from an entrance or an exit. Yay. It's gonna be this one. No. Oh. Gotta be one of these two then. Yeah, any floor that... this one actually does use stamina. It's just not a lot. It's more noticeable if I do more floors. But it's really minuscule. Minuscule. Morning to you, Heinz. How is your whatever time of day it is for you? Mushroom floor. Thanks for the good luck. I don't need it yet. Next run will be the time. Oh yeah, it is going on 4 in the morning. That is correct. Gotta love Eastern time. 23, I'm gonna do it. Please, 25. 28? Ah! Dang it. There's another one on 40 something. Shit. I think I'll go to the floor 41. Whatever. It's just keep on sending me down. Am I just gonna tick to the... Yeah, clearly. So I'm going to do the one that's on the floor 40 something. Since the game wanted to keep sending me down. Oh boy. Is it? No. There it is. Floor 44. I wasted a bit of time there. But, you know, that's fine. I still got what I needed. The traps just kept on sending me down though, so back up. It's... Is it too late? No, I need to go see the goddess one more time. Actually. Do I... Yeah, I've got to... I mean, it let me go down to floor 44, which was the exact floor that I needed. So, I think it would have kept sending me down until around the 50s. You just saw the rubber ducky. Nice. Oh yeah, it's minus for camera. Yeah. There's the kappa. To those of you who didn't see earlier. I made sure to snap a picture. Because, and all of that, there should be... No, there's not a rubber duck in there. But there is a rubber duck that... makes sense. There is a rubber duck that usually spawns in that little water area. Up there. I'm not sure if it spawns when rainy, but, wait, I need to go to the goddess. I can do that first thing, actually. Is it rainy? Because I want to ring the bell today. That'll be fine. So, we got roughly an hour left. I already went through the forest. Yeah, so the last thing I need to do is ring the blue bell, which I can do early morning too. I do have to sleep another day, which is fine. And then I get the boat tickets. Rubber ducky changes the location based on weather. I feel like that's right. Because usually it's when it's cloudy that the rubber duck is in that little water area up top. Don't quote me on it. Fields is closed, but that's fine. I have no business there. Also, there's a bear cub. And a bear. And if you make the bear your pet, the bear cub just stays there by itself. Kinda saddening, but not much you can do. Cutscene. Rubber duck percent. Find all of the rubber ducks. I don't even know where all of them are, so that meme run is probably a no-go. Oh, JCOG with the host. Nice. You will find the ducks. The issue is, how are you going to prove that you found all of them? Because you can't necessarily take pictures of them. So you'd have to, like, screenshot for proof. And even then, speedrun of it. Well, I guess that it should suffice. Still such a strange, yeah, video. still a very strange but possible speedrun. Schedule. I'm on for another few hours. That's... Don't know how to edit stuff with your phone. That is a valid point. Honestly, I don't even know how to edit standard stuff. So... Or, it's not that I don't want to know, it's just that I don't feel a need to, especially if I do speedruns. Also, I'm going above here so that I skip a possible cutscene that is unnecessary. Yeah. There are 5 rubber ducks total. And I have only seen the kappa. Melody of the Blue Bell. Not sure if it's related, but I do know the melody of the town. Recreation apparatus. Hurricane? No, honestly. Because, or well, that'd be the most time sensitive. Because hurricanes, the least amount that I've had in a year is like 3. Need to nab a copy of this game? Understandable. It is very fun, and if you have a capture card, I would urge you to try to beat my various runs. Except for Red Bell, because if you're able to beat my... If you're able to beat my PB for Red Bell %, then kudos to you. You're some sort of machine. Candace is in Animal Parade. You won't be seeing her anymore in this run. Sadly. Okay, and then I need the 5 Gobi that I bought early in the run. 3, 4, and 5. So for this game, it takes, I think, 2 full seasons for a child to grow. Nowhere near as much. No, not the cornmeal. Duck. Kid, grow up faster. No. Yeah, they really did. But in the beat the game run, honestly, I agree with you, Heinz. Candace was my first choice of bachelorettes, but then I was like, well, I should probably choose one of the special ones so that I can have all the rival marriages and whatnot. Yeah, this game, they both age the same, roughly. I think. I hope. But then again, I've only done rival marriages, like, once. So, the yes, it is a very cute cutscene. Kathy is the girl to go for. I do not need to go to the doctor's. I need to go into the mine area here. Kathy, to each their own. I grew accustomed to the witch, but she's definitely a tsundere. I remember when I was younger, I absolutely hated Julius because freaking he was the rival for he was the rival for Candace. So like I never really enjoyed that. Yeah. I mean, you can marry the Harvest King or Harvest Goddess. Do I recommend it? If you want recipes, sure. But if you want a daily source of stamina, then I would highly recommend either the Witch or the Wizard, rather than the Goddess or the King. No, the Witch does not want to keep turning you into a frog. You're probably thinking of another one. In this game, the Witch is, very pretentious. I mean, it's not really that bad once you get to post-game, because that's where you do. You should have gone to bed an hour or two ago. I mean, the Harvest King is probably the worst one. Also, good night, Mattez. You try to sleep well, and see you tomorrow. Or, well, technically later today. Whichever. Losing train of thought here. Okay, well, I just rang the bell, which means it's time for me, my character, to sleep until tomorrow. Or, well, do I want to do it tomorrow? You're thinking of Tabitha from Light of Hope. It's been too long since I've played Light of Hope. Played it on the Switch. Of course, I own it on computer now for speedrunning purposes. Light of Hope was interesting, to say the least. I definitely exploited the whole you have an extra set of hands for a gemstone. The mines are closed tomorrow. I don't need the mines anymore. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's just strange for the Harvest Moon. It wasn't what I was used to, and I plowed through the main story in like 2 hours, or no, not 2. 3.5 hours casually. And I honestly wanted more. You know what, now I'm curious. How much did I play that game for? Luckily. Yeah, exactly. Who needs a farm? Glad I have a... And... let's see... Where are you? Light of Hope. Okay, yeah, that is a physical copy. Now, where did I put my switch case? Multitasking. Multitasking at its finest. Imagine playing 2 games at once while doing a speedrun of one of them. I'm definitely smart. Or stubborn. One of the two. Clap, clap, clap. Oh, I don't know who you are. Welcome to the town. I am Pascal. And which side is it on? The side. I don't feel like going to the place yet. I'll do it before the month is over, though. I just don't feel like spamming fishing rod for that long just yet. Okay, there we go. Flower Festival, yay. What day is a good day to stop? To do the time skip to get the hibiscus? Not today. Is it rainy again? Be rainy again. Dang it. I need to make sure that I don't skip past the 28th, 7th. Let's see. That's 17 hours. Oh. I guess I spent 17 hours in it. Or, well, almost 18. Shows how much I pay attention to playtime of games. Another chance to see the Kappa. And luckily I can go to the island as soon as possible, but I should probably skip to 8... Carappa. What do you mean, Carappa? Are you talking about Light of Hope, or just in general? It is dawn of a new hour. Parappa the Rappa. Double looking, making sure that the friend Kappa is still over there. Yep. Take another picture. skip over that so that I don't have to see a cutscene, because cutscenes are not in my favor. Because this game is full of cutscenes. Go into the fishery, buy 2 boat tickets, skip to... Can I skip first? I'm not gonna skip first. It's a game on the PSX. Okay. That makes sense. I do not want 98 of those. I don't even think I need 98 of them casually. Are these runs live? No. No, these runs aren't live. This is purely, fabricated. Fabricated, yeah. This is a previous speedrun that I did. They are live. Or, well, at least this one is. Rapping dog trying to win the affection of a girl who is a son. That sounds like a really weird game. That is, Parappa the Rappa? Parappa the Rapper. And the PSX. Huh. Okay. So, there is just one thing that I need to remember to not screw this run over. And that is day 27. Or day 28. My bad. I need to make sure, day 28, I do not sleep. I do not use up all my stamina. That would be bad. Also, I did the perfect amount of skipping. It wouldn't have been a time loss if I skipped a little bit more, honestly. Because I've got to skip to like 16 hundo. Let's see. When did... Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I gotta skip to 16 hundo, which is for green bell category. Okay, so in this game, you have to ring 5 total bells in order to save the harvest tree. Or the goddess tree, my bad. And green bell is the category where you ring the green bell, which is the bell that corresponds to wind. With that, in order to actually ring the green bell, there is one prerequisite, and that's you ring the blue bell. And to my knowledge, as of right now, there is no other way around ringing the blue bell. Because the game is like, haha, you can't sequence break in a new game plus state because, yes. You can't send the hibiscus over, you can't send hibiscus seeds over. You might try it. It's definitely a... well... It's New Game Plus, so in a New Game Plus state, you get to carry over one item of your one item of your choice with at least one or two exceptions. And you're given the Goddess Watering Can, Goddess Hoe. You also get all of your skills maxed out. Or all of your tool skills maxed out. So if you notice that my stamina is barely going down when I'm doing this, that's why. It's because my fishing skill is at level 5. Yes. The only thing is, in order to get into New Game Plus, you need to beat the game and then do an extra side quest that is post-story. Yes, they get maxed even if you didn't even level them at all in the initial run. Which... I can lose a bit of time here. Farm. So if you notice, all of those are maxed out. And once I'm swapping over, I can show the previous runs tallies. Post-game quest, it's fairly difficult, yeah. You need to get, at the very least, level 2 fishing. You need to have, at the very least, a silver fishing rod. You need to get a few other items along the way, and then you need to fish in a specific spot at a specific time frame and get lucky. I did the entire... Oh yeah, you also need to get married and have a child. Which, you would do that casually anyways. Yeah, you need to catch a legendary fish. Specifically the king salmon. You also need to get a diamond, a shining honeydew, a shining party lunch. What am I doing now? I am skipping through time, saving a few seconds each time I do this until 1600 so that I can get the letter from Selena and then go back to Toucan Island to get the hibiscus so that I would be able to get the green bell itself. I'm pretty sure I lost you with that, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. And if I wanted to, I could turn in some quest items early, but I feel like I'm not going to mess up that horribly. Yeah, it's a fetch chain quest. I go there, come back, get something, go there, come back, receive something. Luckily, it's no more than that. But still, it takes 800 gold out of my funds, which, well, I had more than enough. But still, would have been nice to keep it. One more hour, and then I am good to continue on with the run. We are in the final stretch, thankfully. And as long as I don't mess anything up, I might be a few minutes good on time, which will give me extra time for the next run, which is Red Bell, and the estimate is an hour 30, but my current PB with it is an hour and 3 minutes, so that run has a lot of RNG that may or may not really be good. I have skipped way too much. Who knows? Maybe I'll get the world record, which would be beating a 114. You try to sleep well, Rena. Thanks for being here and chatting up. You should really get your sleep, though. I'll probably be lurking by that point, but... And now, I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing a beat the game run after the marathon is said and done, but if people do want to see another one of those, then I'm not opposed to it. Wrong one. Right, I don't need to give it. I just need to go to the place. So hopefully this run will be over summer 1. As long as weather permits it. I just heard a do. I am concerned that I heard a do. Hopefully I was just hearing things. And now I've got the hibiscus, which means all I have to do now is gotta follow. But I logged out of my Twitch. I am well, to whoever followed me, thank you. I will check later because I don't know who did, and I don't have a name because, as I said, I logged out of my Twitch for my... Okay. It was you. I see. Well, thank you for the follow. It is appreciated. Depending, I might do the beat the game run after the marathon is said and done. It'll be roughly 20 hours. So if you're ready for something like that, then by all means. Or, yeah, I did end up staying up 24 entire hours that day. Or more than 24 hours, actually. Yeah, and I did it all in one sitting. So, before then, I will definitely need to get batteries. That's a guarantee because I can't trust the batteries that I have. The only other run that I've done that exceeds that time would have to have been the... Yeah, it was like 19 and change. I would have to actually look and see. Oh wow, it's 6 p.m. in game. Nice. Let's see. Animal Parade, jump to present. That's a lot of speaking. Corn. My PB on that. Okay, so the run was 19 hours, 29 minutes, and 5 seconds. Which was 2 hours faster than the segmented run. Gotta say, that was fairly rough on me, but I'm down to do it again. If people do want to see it. Okay, remember, day 28 is the cutoff. Okay. Can't mess this up on stream. Well, it'll be after the entire marathon itself, not after the runs that I'm doing now. My heart dropped for a moment there. Okay. Being able to mash fast is a blessing and a curse. I have to say. Yeah, I can do this. Strange how my cabbages did not all grow. Also, this is the fastest way to get rid of stamina outside of eating poison mushrooms. Especially if your skills are at max. And I want to go pretty hard on this. But I do need to... Yes, I'm weeding. I don't know if it saves time, but I haven't done any weeding. Well, I haven't done a death warp at all this run, so... Like, I want to do at least one. Just do mushrooms. Well, I don't have any poison mushrooms on me right now. Which, in a beat the game run, I would have plenty of poison mushrooms on me. Because in that one, I wouldn't necessarily sell it. Yes, it does. It's a 1 minute IRL to 1 hour in-game. Also, it's not my fault I'm not carrying the mushrooms, it's the speedrun's fault. Also, this is looking to be about a 220. Maybe 230. Which is the estimate. It's going to be somewhere in there. I remember one run I did. I had done an accidental death warp here, which death warp in this game is essentially you run out of all your stamina and get sent back to your house. So we're looking at 209, 13. Yes, it will skip to the next day. And it will reduce your total stamina, which, as long as weather permits, won't be an issue for this run. I didn't have to skip all the way, but whatever. Now I need to get butter. I'll go for regular butter. As you can see, this is doing basically nothing to my stamina. Come on. I know you can do it. There we go. The one, the only death warp of this run. And skipped to summer. And what did I sell? Barely anything. Yes, all of that just for some butter. And the weather is permitting. Weather is permitting, so that's good. I've already got the cornmeal. So time is going to be coming up here soon. But yeah, so you can't ring the bell when it's any sort of rainy weather. So if it were rainy, if it were hurricaning, any of those, I would not be able to do the bell. Which kinda sucks, but it would have just been another few seconds of just sleeping until the weather permits. And luckily, the day does not matter since I'm going to the wizard. And time will be once I finish ringing the bell, which now it's looking to be about 25. Because cutscenes and cutscenes and cutscenes and cutscenes. This game is full of them. You still need more ingredients? Well, that's nice. And I spammed through that fast enough so that you didn't see what ingredients that I needed. Luckily, I do know what ingredients I need. And I've said this before, but text can be spammed, or the least amount of time that text can be up on the screen is 3 frames. And that's the last ingredient. Any butter would have worked. Sheep butter is what I would have usually done, but since I had the funds, I was like, why not get the standard? Just to prove that, hey, it could be any butter. And then I need to do a quest, or little side thing, where I'm like, okay, That's the bell? Is this the bell? No. Is this the bell? No. Is this the bell? Yes. And then Finn's like, no. And then I'm like, wait, no, that is the bell. And there is the witch in all of her glory. And she be mad at the wizard. Need to get the green bell. Gotta ask the witch for it. I forget if it's automatic that it happens or if I have to talk to her. I have to talk to her. Okay. So the witch was trying to save the goddess tree herself and turned herself into a frog. Using her witchcraft. And the wizard had to save her because the wizard is smart. What did I do? Okay, I chose the right answer. Fair. And now Finn's like, that's not the bell. Wait, that is the bell. Because he wasn't paying attention. Okay. And once I leave, there's a cutscene. And I'm like, hey, I don't know where my bell frame is. I'm like, well, I do. Oh, no, it does get bigger. It's just, the bells, when they're not in the frame, are small like that. For whatever reason. And this is Darren. The sleepy one. And he's like, yep, take me to the bell frame. And then we'll talk. Sprites do anything in this game? Other than help you with the main quest? No. Well, there's two things that they do. They help you complete the game by giving you wishes. And then... yeah, that's basically all they do. Wishes, and then help you with the main story. And, quest thing. So, time is going to be here soon. It'll be after the cutscene entirely. Green bell. Echo through the land. I don't know the spell that well. I know the red bell very well, but that's because that's a category that I've done basically to death. Now, this cutscene lasts a little bit longer than what you'd think it would, because time ends once you regain control. And with that, there's a little cutscene after this one that wastes a bit of time. Just like with Red Bell, that one has a little cutscene afterwards too. Let's see. Time will be in a few more seconds. And Gil can see Finn. Okay, time's going to end in 3, 2, 1, time. So we got a 2 hours, 20 minutes, 24 seconds. So that was roughly 10 minutes faster. So, let's go. Thank you for the GGs. This is technically the world record. Yes, this honestly is a fairly good time. I think the original time was like 2:40, so that's like a 20-minute time save from just doing what I did. At least from New Game Plus, or from the original to New Game Plus one.